Yo, what is up everyone? It's your boy Game Enemy and we're looking at my first ever Tekken 7 tier list. Alright, so we are now at that point in this game's lifespan where we all feel that it's just a matter of time until we get that highly anticipated Tekken 8 announcement, right? So I thought, you know what, better time than now to do a Tekken 7 tier list. So this is for season 4, obviously. I don't really consider myself the kind of guy to do tier lists, but I thought, you know, screw it, I might as well just have one, right? Right, so I have an S plus tier here. I have S, A plus, A, B, and C. Now I do not have a B plus because I feel as though the characters separated between B and C, the power strength is quite huge compared to characters between A plus and A. I think S plus and S to some extent as well. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? It can be, you know, it can be B plus and C, or it can be A, B, C. So it is what it is. Alright, so I'll be going in the order of these characters at the bottom here. So I don't really know what characters come after the second row, so it's completely random. I hope this won't be too long. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Akuma. Now, Akuma is that kind of character that breaks the game, right? He does not follow the rules in Tekken. It's been established. We had so many complaints about Akuma. We remember the Pakistani era, bro. They showed what this character is capable of. He was slept on for so long until the Pakistanis came to light and just showed how busted this character is, bro. He can get so much damage from 2 bars. He can kill a full health bar, 2 bars, and see a bolo launcher with a, you know, light, crouching light to Tatsu. The jumping, you know, he can jump over a lot of stuff. Like, dude, he's so annoying, and I don't feel as though, I feel as though he should have been reworked, right? He should have come with the, he shouldn't have come with the Street Fighter mechanics. He should have been reworked to work in the Tekken universe. So Akuma S plus, probably the best character in the game. Easy. Alisa, my girl, this has been my tournament character, at least when I was playing tournaments at least. Her movement is second to none. Maybe Zafina and Fakumram. Before those characters were introduced, she had the best movement in the game. She is still very versatile. Her poking game is insane, one of the best side steps in the game, free as well. She has very good whiff punishment now with the new back 4-4. Season 4 buff, back 4-4 into flight, really good. Her low, of course, is good like as ever, down 3. Her down back 3 low is good as well. She's just very versatile. Like, I feel safe every time I play Alisa. There's really not much you can want from a character, to be honest with you, when it comes to Alisa, especially if you love movement. So she's an S character, not as good as the S plus characters. I am sorry, Alisa. Anna Williams. Okay, so Anna is a very, very underrated character. She got a ton of buffs in season 4, and I feel as though she's really, oh, is my hair so itchy, man? I feel as though she's really slept on. She has been slept on for quite a while now, right? She got a new, I think her down forward 2 was changed to 15 frames, right? She has, I don't know, back to 2 now is 14 frames. She got a huge buffs. I'm not very familiar with Anna, but she got really, really good buffs. Her full crouch mix-up is as scary as ever. Like, it's it's really, really insane. So I'll try to move things at the end of the tier list. For now, I'll put her in A. I feel A is a very good place for Anna. She's a very, very strong character. Armor King. This is gonna be... Okay, so Armor King got a ton of buffs as well, right? Forward neutral 2, becoming -14 is by far the biggest buff this man received. He is so cancerous at that law. It's so insane. I feel like they forgot to change up the frames on that law, so it's like really, really just busted. They buffed his command grab damage. He deals a shitload of damage if you don't break the throws. His poking is insane, of course. He just lacks from momentum. You know, he does not really have, you know, those momentum moves, the plus moves that give him an advantage. He's a very, very fundamental heavy character. You can do it with AK, but it takes a lot of work. Like, it takes a really lot of work. Like, down 3 getting buffed as well was huge. The stunner becoming safe was huge as well. So I shall put Armor King in A plus for now. I might move him to A. I'll move things around at the end of the tier list, so just fast forward to the end if you are checking out the timestamps, but for now he shall be in A. For now, Asuka Kazama. Alright, Asuka has fallen off. Asuka has fallen off a lot due to the introduction of many characters in the game, right? It's a case of just power creep with this character. She was really strong in like season 2, season 3, right? With dying back, doing work with her a lot in TWT. She doesn't really have a 10 frame punisher. Her keep out, other thing, like characters got a lot of range buffs in season 4, right? Like Mardook down forward 1, we have the buff on Hwoarang back 3. Like a lot of characters received range changes, which really affected Asuka in a way with her keep out moves, right? Especially that back 3. All in all, I feel as though Asuka needs a bit more. She's fallen off due to power creep, so I shall put her in B for now. Bob the Builder. Bob is cracked in season 4. I do believe he's somewhere in the S tier. Like, Bob is insane. The problem with Bob is that not a lot of people are really attracted to his design. And not a lot of people play him. But the people that do play Bob really do well in tournaments. We remember, is it Gen? The Kazumi player, the Korean Kazumi player that beat Chikurin in the Japanese Leroy tournament. What's his name again? Anyway, so Bob has received buffs as well in season 4, right? He got a 15 frame launcher, the upward 4, basically a hop kick. His crouch dash 1 now launches on normal hit, just like Tekken 6. These two changes have really changed Bob, right? Like, Bob is a scary character now, just between these two changes. He can really control the pace of the game. He has very good match control, and this is why I feel as though Bob has gone to the top. He's a very strong character. One thing that Bob does not really have is, very, very good law. He does have the down back 3, but it's a standing law. And the only other good law he has is the hell suit. So he's just missing a few good laws, but overall he's insane. But he's the jab range as well. The jab range is so busted. He's insane. Bryan, easy S plus. Sorry, easy S tier. Bryan is slept on. A lot of people say Bryan is not that good, bro. What is you talking about? Everything this man throws is literally counter hit. Having a strong counter hit tools in Tekken 7 is one of the best things you can have for your character. Everything you throw out being safe, it's like high reward and very low risk, right? With Bryan has very good tracking to both sides, and he also has the mob kick, which was buffed, is now safe. So him spamming 3+4 is enough to win him a game, right? You can't turtle with him. He has a taunt. Like, this is at highest level. You can't really turtle against Bryan because of that taunt. Bryan is he's an S character. I don't see why people place him in A, No, Bryan is a very strong character, right? The back one, the soccer kick having, the low soccer kick having counter hit now. The change, it's insane. Counter hit to insane Oki. His strings are intoxicating 1-1, 1-3, jab pressure. Insane character. Claudio Serafino. Alright, now Claudio is also a very, very good character in Tekken 7. I would place him in the A plus tier. So Claudio has very, very solid fundamentals, right? The back one, very, very good moves. Mids especially. The back one is dumb, like it's still dumb. I don't know why it still has that pushback. Very difficult with punish. Back 3, amazing poke. It's like a down forward 1, a pseudo down forward 1. It has an extension with the back 3, down forward 3-3, I think. The counter hit new 2 he got in season 4. Really good character. He has got decent lows. He recently got the down, is it down 4-3 or down back 3-4? The 2 hit low. Amazing low, leaves him at 0. Claudio he's just a very well balanced character. He's another character that is very safe in Tekken 7. Like, you cannot go wrong by playing Claudio, right? The damage running into is still insane. Yeah, Claudio is good. Claudio is good. Mardook, my boy, this character is cracked. Mardook is Mardook is insane. He's insane. Just like Alisa, he also needs a bit of tweaking. Like Alisa needs tweaking on her chainsaws, I forgot to mention that. Mardook needs some tweaking on his damage. The damage this character dishes out is insane. Like if there's any character in this game that's supposed to dish out damage, logically speaking, is Mardook because he's huge, right? But the fact that they gave him so much damage and insane with that intoxicating tackle just made this character so insane. Especially on the rage drive. The damage on the rage drive is crazy, it's out of this world. And the damage of quarter circle forward 2 is insane as well. So I feel as though if they just nerf the damage, Mardook will still be good, but he won't be as intoxicating with the tackle damage as well. So he has insane Oki, right? His grabs do a shitload of damage. Not really he has very glaring weaknesses. Like you can't really play keep out with Mardook, but the fact that he dishes out so much damage when in rage, has a comeback factor, and his grab mix-ups are insane, his Oki is crazy, just makes him a very, very solid character. Down 4, a very good low, mix it up with the down 1 for stopping pressure is very good as well. This is my main, so this is why I'm going a little bit hard on him. But yeah, Mardook, insane character, S plus for sure, S tier for sure. Devil Jin is without a doubt an S plus character. Devil Jin is busted, okay? He should not have that hell sweep launch. I do not know why Namco did that. It was just okay in Tekken Tag. He was strong even then. I don't know why it had to be buffed again. The electric buff, the Mishima general electric buff, just made this character even more crazy. Up forward 4 buff as well. Like up forward 4 used to give him a guaranteed back 4, but now it gives him a guaranteed back 4 and a get up mix up. If you get up immediately after up forward 4 and Devil Jin does dash up electric, you get launched. So he is insane, and his damage, bro, the back 2-1 at the wall, what is that? What is that? Right, in the back 2-3, the new mix-up, like why did he need that? He already had the back 2. The mix-up between the back forward 2 string was you punish the back forward 2-1 or you sidestep the last hit. But now they gave him a string that's deckable but safe. So what's the whole point of that string now? Like I don't get it. Devil Jin also had tracking problems prior to season 4. We all remember the knee versus what's this Devil Jin player called again? Kudance. Knee versus Devil Jin. Kudance is Devil Jin. When Knee picked Lili and sidestepped the shit out of him, right? But in season 4, he got a new tracking move, or rather, he can cancel his tracking move now, which practically gave him a free homing move. So yeah, Devil Jin is insane. He's definitely one of the best characters in the game for free. This is Kazumi, doesn't really apply. Eddy, I feel that as though Eddy is underrated. Eddy is not as bad as everyone makes him to be. Right, I made a video on top 5 most underrated characters in the game, and I did talk about Eddy. I'll put him in B. He might go to C, but I'll put him in B. Eddy has really, really insane movement, and you have to use that to your advantage. The problem with Eddy is that they tried to avoid making a character with such good movement, but very, very weak mix-ups, right? So they didn't want to make him good at both mix-ups and movement. So they did that by not giving him a sidestep and really having not that good frames on block, unlike Zafina, who can do both, right? Movement, sidestep, and shitload of mix-ups from her stances. But Eddy was denied this for whatever reason. So it's not really that bad because Eddy has good movement and he has very good lows, with punishment with down forward 3+4. So I feel also Eddy just gets unnecessary hate, right? Eddy doesn't really have a lot of players that use him, but the players that do use him do well in tournament. Again, I did talk about Eddy in that video. I did say that you can make an argument that it's the player that does the work and not the character. But in my opinion, if you put enough work, you will do it with the character. And I don't feel as though it's that bad for Eddy. It's a bit exaggerated. So I'll put him in B with Asuka. Eliza. So not Fakumram. Eliza, I feel as though has kind of fallen off as well. She's good. I don't really have a lot of experience with Eliza, right? I've never faced a legit strong Eliza in my entire Tekken 7 lifespan, so I'm not really very familiar with this character. But I feel as though she just lacks what Akuma has, right? She's a 2D character that falls behind Geese and Akuma, you know. So I feel as though she just lacks. She lacks the damage, right? She can have 2 bars but won't do that much damage compared to Geese or Akuma. She was denied that Akuma and Geese was given, and for that fact, I feel as though she's just aight, you know, she's aight. Fakumram, oh! Now I won't lie, despite this character having a shitty design, like his design is so trash, it's trash! His gameplay, oh sheesh! He's one of the most fun characters to play in this game. If you haven't tried Fakumram, please just do try him. Just do try him. At first glance, he looks, you know, But when you play this character, bro, the holding moves, the cancels, the sliding on the inputs, he is so fun. And he is definitely an S+ character. Despite all the nerfs, Fakumram has the range. He can punish everything. He has the laws, you know, good plus frames running 3, counter hit, magic 4, 3+4. He has the damage, the combos at the wall with the red drive, right? The guard breaks at the wall. Everything he does is like a mix up in the string. Although his sidestep was nerfed really bad, right? It's still decent enough. Actually, I think it was ghost buffed. He does manage to step a few things now. But yeah, like I don't really have to explain about Fakumram. He has everything. He's one of those DLC broken kind of characters. I really like him. Like I really do like. He's really fun to play. I just wish they would nerf him a bit more to stop he's so intoxicating, dude. It's so annoying. So annoying. So yeah, this is why Fakumram is an S+ character. Self-explanatory on this one. Feng Wei. Feng is perhaps one of the most successful season 4 character when it comes to like changes, right? He's got the most differences. Like these changes have really buffed this man. Like it's insane. Feng is so good now. He's so good. It's insane. He's so fun as well. They gave him his new string down forward 4-3, which like buffed his war carry. Dude, Feng is crazy. He is crazy. Damage buffs, the down back 3. Jesus Christ, that buff was. yeah. Feng is, jeez, he is so good. Feng had an issue of being power crept, right? He was an S tier character in season 1 as well, but as more characters were released, he fell off and off, right? He dealt low damage because every character just kept on getting buffed, damage buffed, combo buffs, new moves, but Feng just got left behind until season 4, where he is now caught up and is back to where he was before. Feng is cool. He is very good, but Feng is not a character you can complain about. But yeah, Feng players, don't lie to yourselves, you get carried. But luckily for you, he's a cool ass character. Doskui! Ganryu is a good character as well. Ganryu is S tier. Ganryu is an S tier character. He is so oppressive. When a Ganryu is in your face, bro, you can do so little against this character. Down forward 3 and the down forward 2 mix up is all you need with this character. Like his down forward 2 is not easy to punish because it has an extension with the jabs, right? The hoi 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 hoi. So this makes him very intoxicating in person, very difficult to punish. He has the down 1+2. The grabs, I think it's like a counter hit grab. It has mix-ups to the grab, right? So, dude, Ganryu is so good. He's so good. He has forward 1+2 for whiff punish, down forward 1+2 at the wall for like hit confirm or splats. He has a 10 frame headbutt, keep out, very good move. Ganryu just doesn't have a lot of people that use him. He doesn't really have people that use him. There's this time Atif Bat picked up Ganryu. Jesus Christ, what that man did with this character, bro. Ganryu is very underrated, but I do feel as though he's an S tier character. A little bit controversial, but bro, this character is so good. The damage as well. What is the damage? What are those? Yeah, Ganryu is correct. Geese, stand up. Yeah, Geese is another case of breaking the Tekken 7 rules. He comes with his own rules. He has cancels from crouching 1, I think. Right? He has the Reppuken. And people don't talk about this a lot, but the Reppuken is actually a cheap version of having a full screen law. Right? He can control space so good because of the Reppuken. Dude, Geese is insane. The damage this man can do. Raging Storm was nerfed, but the damage is still crazy. Deadly Rave. Namco, what? What is that? What is that? Deadly Rave is still crazy. I don't understand why the 2Ds get so much. They're just so favored, man. Except from you, Eliza. I mean, you're not originally a 2D character, you're from Tekken. But these two, bro, I don't understand it. Yeah, so Geese has everything, right? Counter 8 moves, down 4, I think like forward 4. His jab pressure is insane, down forward 1-1. The 1-1 is like 1-1 into extensions, 1-1 cancels. Yeah, Geese is just intoxicating. He's so good, he's really good. An Obito that has very good tracking, right? Difficult to step because of down 4. Yeah, Geese is one of the best characters in the game. Yeah, easy. Do I think it's better than Devojin though? Arguably. Yeah, I do think it's better than Devojin. I mean, it's switchable. Gigas is good in season 4. Very underrated character. I haven't really watched a lot of Gigas though, so I'm not really sure just how good he has become in season 4. But I do know he's really good. People have really been talking about Gigas. The IFC series, ICFC, if you do remember the ICFC series, I think Gigas won the EU for 3 weeks in a row or something like that. Dude, Gigas is really good. The damage, right? The new plus frames you got from, I think, down forward 4, 1+2, the headbutt, the knee to headbutt is insane. They buffed his law. I think it's not launch punishable anymore. Yeah, Gigas, the range, right? The jab range, forward 2. Yeah, Gigas is good. I'm not really sure just how good, so I will put him in A. I do think he is in contestant with Anna and Eliza, so I'll leave him here for now. Heihachi is kind of good in this game though. Heihachi has really good match control. That's one thing people fail to understand about Heihachi. Everyone complains about how Heihachi has really bad lows, he's not really that good. But Heihachi is about match control. It's about conditioning your opponent not to duck. Right? Because his mids are really insane. Forward 3, the buff on down forward 1 with the jabs is crazy. He has an electric with a Mishima electric buff, it's just insane. The match control this man has is crazy. Forward 2, moves like that, the Obito, the up forward 3, 4, right? So it's a case of conditioning your opponent to not duck and just use down back 2 to advantage. Giving this man more loads will make him busted AF, bro. Heihachi is insane. He is just not one of the popular Mishimas, but he is very, very strong character. I do think he's better than Claudio and AK. Hwoarang is a very underrated character. Hwoarang is very, very underrated. Hwoarang is a mix-up character, right? There are layers to his mix-ups. Of course, there are weaknesses, but he can cover those mixes. This is what people fail to understand. All they say is just step and dick jab. Just step and dick jab. If you watch K-Wiz, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can cover Hwoarang's weaknesses. He did get the new Raha, the big Raha, in season 4, which covers the whole dick jab Hwoarang in Flamingo. Dick jab Hwoarang in Flamingo. You will launch your ass, bro. Easy. Right? Especially a just frame. Hwoarang can use just frame as well. Really scary in neutral. Just the down 3-4 in mix up with the just frame is it's so scary to think about, right? You duck, you get launched for a shitload, and the damage it dishes out, right? You duck, you get launched for a shitload of damage. You stay standing, you get put in the blender with down 3-4. Hwoarang is underrated. put enough time in this character and the results will show. Jack has really fallen off, right? It's a case of power creep as well, just like Feng. But unlike Feng, Jack really hasn't been getting that many significant buffs like Feng. He got some damage buffs, right, to his laws. Forward 1 tracking was reverted, I think, in some ways. But he just lacks what Feng received in season 4. But he is a very, very strong character still. Like, Tekken just has very good characters overall. I'll keep on saying this for the most part. But Jack really is good. He really is good. Just a case of power creep and the release of more characters. As into which tier to put him though? Yeah, I think he's an A+ character. He's an A+ character. Kazama Jin, no matter how many times you're gonna nerf this character, he will still be one of the best characters in the game. Jin is crazy. Insane match control with the forward 4. Right? Bishima mix-ups with the Hell Sweep and the forward 3. His poking is crazy with the jabs. His biggest weaknesses are the jabs though. They're a bit too stabby. He has stabby hands. But, his Jin is just a very, very solid character. Like, he's another character I feel as though needs a lot of time for you to get used to him, just master him properly. Like, if you watch Cherryberry Mango, you can tell that this man has been playing Jin for the longest. He is so comfortable with Jin. Just feels so natural watching Cherryberry Mango play Jin. That's what I feel as a lot of Jin players fail to understand. If you play Jin, bro, you gotta dedicate. You gotta dedicate and bring the best out of him. He's a very, very solid character. Counter hit, the EGF for spacing, launching with punishment, of course. Decent lows, down back 4, down 4 Hell Sweep. Grab mix-ups or arms. Yeah, Jin is legit. Strong character, S tier for sure. Josie, I don't understand how Josie has fallen off a lot. Okay, I don't really know a lot about Josie either, but she was really good. Season 3, Season 2, Season 3. I don't know what's changed, but all I hear she's fallen off a lot. I don't have a lot of experience with Josie, to be honest with you, but I do remember fighting her a lot in Season 4. I do have a friend of mine who plays Josie, or who played Josie a lot, but I don't really know what's changed a lot for her, so I'll put her in A. From what I remember, she was really good. Right? She has a mix-ups with the switch stance, counter hit 2s for days, forward 3, easy tracking. Right, down 4, she has a Bruce quarter circle forward 3 or forward neutral down forward 3, I think. The big low, the classic Bruce low. Good with punishment with the elbow. Nice was that throw at the wall. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'll put her in A for now. We'll see if she moves at the end of the video. Julia Chang, the character that has everything. Julia is cracked in Season 4 as well. The elbow has so much tracking, depending on how fast or how slow you do it, or also having a high mix-up with the 4, right? Julia is insane. She has lows, she has a mix-up, she has a whiff punishment, the damage at the wall with the stomp, forward 4. Yeah, Julia is cracked. She's definitely better than, I feel as though Julia is so good. She is so good. When this character is in your face, she has full crouch mix-ups as well. She has everything, man. She's amazing. I do like Julia, but she's a little bit too good, Namco. Katarina Arviz, another underrated character. I don't really know how bad she's fallen off in Season 4. I don't have a lot of experience with this character. I really don't care much for her as well. I really don't like her design. I don't like her gameplay. It's so trash. She's so easy to use. I'm sorry, Katarina mains, but we all have that one character we don't like. And for me, Katarina is one of them. I'm sorry, Katarina. I don't know what you have, but yeah, you're going in there for me. Kazumi, fundamentally heavy character. Amazing tools just for the fundamental point of things. You can't really go wrong with playing Kazumi. She's very boring, but yeah, she's still a very good character, right? Down forward 1, she has a forward 3. Amazing side steps. She's she's just a very fundamental heavy character. Put all the fundamentals on her character and you have Kazumi, right? And Shaheen. So she's... But Kazumi has been good, man. She's been good. I don't know how okay, but she has fallen off. I think it's an issue of power creep as well with Kazumi. But she's still a very, very solid character. This one is difficult. No one is playing Kazumi anymore. Our son is in Korea, but okay. No, she's S tier. She's just so good, man. Her fundamentals are very good. And that will never change. You know, that's the issue of power creep, right? More characters introduced, and she falls off. Kazuya Mishima, cracked. This character is cracked. Kazuya S plus for sure. Sorry, S tier for sure, right? The electric buff favored him a lot as well as a Mishima. Forward 4, the whole set mix-ups, down back 2. Yeah, Kazuya is very, very, very good. Just feel as though he's very risky. This is why a lot of people really prefer, like, you know, Devil Jin or like Jin to Kazuya. Due to the fact that you have to take the risk if you play Kazuya. You have to go for the whole set more times than you actually go with like a Jin or a Devil Jin. This is why I think Kazuya is S, but not, you know, closer to Feng's or Julia. Just the risk factor that he has and not having any solid mids for poking. Very good character nonetheless. Hella good. King, another S tier character. King has insane... Dude, King is just built different. Right? King has all the tools. Despite being a grappler, he has the lows. Like, the mistake they made with King is introducing King and giving him Armor King moves. Forward 2-1 and down 3. Just those two moves really have changed the way you play King. Just that fact alone makes King that good. His Oki is insane. The best Okizeme in the game. Easy. Second only to Mardook. Arguably. But I do think it's the best because King can go for a long chain throw and dish out a shitload of damage and still do, like, you know, get Oki afterwards to deal more damage. So this is why I think King he's pretty insane, right? Forward neutral 2 being minus 14 is dumb. It's so intoxicating. Forward neutral 2 used together with forward 1 is just this character. Insane rage drive. You can get it off of like forward neutral 1+2 for counter hit, close line to rage drive, shitload of damage. Yeah, King is good. King is really, really good. S tier for sure. Kuma, yeah, the bear comes here. You know, it's obvious, like we all know the problem with the bears. Bad stepping, bad lows. But the thing about this tier list is we have C as the last tier, which is still a good tier, right? It's Tekken, so there really isn't a bad character. Just compared to the rest of the characters on the list, yeah, Kuma falls off really bad. Really, really bad. Especially with the nerfs. Before the nerfs, I would actually put him here, but the nerfs just, for no particular reason, really messed him up. Kunimitsu is an S character for sure. Better than King. Kunimitsu is so fast. She's DLC, she's so fast. The kunai, right? Full screen check. Just her mix-ups are really good. She can play fundamentally not as crazy as Yoshimitsu. Like, unlike Yoshimitsu, you don't really have to incorporate all the crazy moves in her move list for you to do good in the tournament, right? You just need to play solid with Kunimitsu and you do well, right? The forward 3 mix-ups, forward 3 low, forward 3 grab, forward 3 2. She can fish with the counter hit as well. The low launches on counter hit. The kunai back turn mix-ups. Yeah, Koni is definitely S tier for sure. She's really good. She's really fast. She's so quick. I think she's like one of the fastest characters in the game. What the fuck? Why is she so fast, Namco? My boy is good. Lars is better than Hwoarang. Lars is good in season 4. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but yeah, dude, I don't see how this character is bad anymore. He is so good with the buffs he's got. Down 2, right? Good check. The buff on the dynamic entry 2 being a counter hit launcher that's not launch punishable on block is insane. Being minus 12 only. and being Hela plus, good frame trap with the full crouch down forward too. You know, he is risky with the lows, but he has very strong mids. That's the thing. Very strong mids and decent tracking with the back one as well. Like back one is all you need. He would need more, honestly speaking. Like I wish back three was a homing move, but the back one is enough to kick someone in check. Just Lars is kind of like Heihachi. You want to keep opponents in check with the mids, right? Forward 1+2, down back 2-1, orbit or heal, and then make them stop ducking. And when you start ducking, you use that to advantage to go low. And Lars does a shitload of damage with his lows. That's one thing people should understand. Lars' heal sweep does 34 damage. Getting 2 of those is like 68. That's combo damage from just a single low. And all his lows are unreactable. Unlike the big sweep, I think that's down 1+2. Low is very underrated character. I mean Lars, sorry, is a very underrated character. I do feel he's an A+ character for sure. No argument there. Hwoarang A+ as well. Very fundamental heavy character. Just needs a little more work for whatever reason. I think that's what holds him back. Right? You have to do quite a lot of work with Lee, which isn't really fun, to be honest with you. Maybe here. No, somewhere here. Right? Like just frames and all that stuff. Doesn't even deal that much damage. Like the work you put in this character is, I don't understand it. I really don't. But overall, Lee is a very solid character, right? Acid Rain, the range on that buff, the buff on that move on the range is insane. Like it's a very, very strong with Punisher. Insane poking with the lows, down 3, down back 3+4. Forward 3, they made forward 3 safe and easy to land after all standing 3-2. Full crouch game is decent, not as good as Law or Shaheen, but it's decent with the rage drive. Yeah, Lee is a very solid character. Just requires a lot of work, but you put in the work, you see results. Fighting GM, I Am Your Father have shown that. Even Help Me has shown what Lee can do. Lei, another good character. Lei is a difficult one, right? Because the thing about Lei is the fact that you have to take risks to bring the best out of him, kind of like Yoshimitsu. If you play fundamentally heavy with Lei, it's going to be difficult for you as a Lei player because that's not where his strengths are. Like Hassan Ali, if you play Lei like Hassan Ali, you do well. Like of course you do well, but it's not easy. It's just fundamentally heavy. You're not getting the best out of Lei. I suggest playing Lei more like, I don't know if you guys have watched Keithu, the Hwoarang Lei player. Mix in the Razor Rush, mix in the Pox as well. With punishment with forward 3. The Hell Sweep as well, Lei is good. You just need time with this character. He has glaring weaknesses though. His frames are really bad, especially from Razor Rush, right? He takes advantage of Razor Rush on hit, but on block it's really bad for him. He got a new punish, forward to 3, forward to 4, which is on 4. Nice 2 frame punish, screw from the Hell Sweep again, decent buffs. I'm going to put him in. Dude, Lei is Lei is good. Oh, he's an A+ character. He can't be as bad as Gigas. Lei is very solid. Very solid. You just need time again with Lei. Mix up heavy. Insane rage drive, especially with the Panther, right? Hella good rage drives. Just requires a lot of setting up. Yeah, but he is a very good character. Peeling as well. Peeling has a very good Lei. Yeah. Leo, underrated, very underrated, but very good character. Leo is another character that's like pretty safe, right? If you want a character that's safe, Leo is the one. He has, lows, decent lows, full crouch. The full crouch sweep is scary with the wall standing 2 as a full crouch mix-up. Right, he has a quarter circle forward 1, the dab low. Forward 2 being safe is huge for him as well. The damage buffs he got from the new what is his stance called? It's such a weird name. So Bokan, I don't know, like the 1+2, the shoulder. Really good buffs. Leo is solid. I do think he's better than Lars, better than Lee as well. I'm a king, no? Maybe, I give it. Leo, underrated. I don't understand why people don't play her. Maybe her design is not very satisfying or appealing to most people, but yeah, definitely a strong character. A+ in my opinion. Slept on. Who's next? As you wish. I'm never going down like this. Yeah, nothing really to debate about here. Although he has been nerfed to the point that people actually say he's not as good as he was, right? But Leroy, the only thing that has changed with Leroy is the fact that at max range, he actually has a weakness now. You do not want Leroy in your face. You want to keep him out as much as possible. That is his only weakness. The fact that at max range is bad. In your face, there are no counters to his character. He also tracks, he has back 4, right? Counter hit, he has a shotgun, back 1+2. He has an orbital. He has laws for days, the matching law into Hermit. Yeah, Leroy he's too perfect. He's just too good. But the fact that he has a weakness that these characters don't make him as good. But he's definitely A+, no argument there. Just trying to fight for his neighborhood, bro. Lidia, people have been talking about how Lidia is become busted now. I really don't understand. I know she has recovery issues, right? Her recovery issues are kind of a problem, but I don't see how she's all of a sudden like the best character, I don't see it. She's good, but not A+ good. Alright, maybe. I think he is perfect for her, and in my opinion, I don't really see what makes her so insane. Right? I just know that her recovery issues are a problem, and that's what makes her really annoying to fight against or to punish. So Lidia, for me, that's why she goes. Not much experience on fighting her as well, but I know she's good for her. She's really good. Decent laws, fundamentals, with punishment, war damage. Yeah, she's solid. Lili, no. I'm sorry, Lili, but you need a lot more work than what you got. Maybe here. The new law is really good, the new counter is really good, but Lili's problem is she is very, very linear. Like, she has a very good setup, but she is so linear, she's so easy to sidestep, right? Like, her best homing move is the big kick. I think it's like down back 3. But it's too slow, man. It's too slow. She has jarring weaknesses. It's crazy. Maybe A because of her new law, which is really that law is Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll put her in A. I don't really know much about Lili. My sparring partner is a Lili main, so I'm very familiar with how to fight her. Maybe that's why I see her as not very good, but I don't know about Lili, man. Xiaouyu is not talked about enough, but she's really good. Right? The buff with the down back 2 is insane. She can parry if you try to punish. Right? Her AOP is still as good. Lili suffered the case of Fahk. She was one of the best characters in the game, Season 1, Season 2. But then she got nerfed, and then other stronger characters started getting released. She fell off a bit. Season 4 has brought her back right up here, in my opinion. Xiaouyu belongs at the tippity top, and she's only halfway up. Yeah, Xiaouyu, yeah, right there. Really strong character. I'm thinking of getting into her. I'm thinking of using Xiaouyu. I'm thinking of FBI. I'm thinking of picking up Xiaouyu as well. I don't really have a lot of female character to my roster, but Xiaouyu has been piquing my interest recently. I'll see if I can get to use her a bit, but I do think she's an S tier character. Chloe, I don't really much about Chloe. I don't really like Chloe. I don't really care about Chloe, but I shouldn't be mean just because I don't like the character. But yeah, I don't think Chloe is that good. She's just not as good as the rest of the cast. She has tools. She got the new dancing law, but Chloe is not that good, guys. I'm sorry, Chloe mains, but it is what it is. But again, it's a C tier. C tier is not bad. Law is an S tier character as well. The problem with Law is that he suffers from having such a built kit around him, right? It's a case of doing everything well, but not doing everything at its best. So I can say with Law to some extent, just like Leo, kind of like Leo. But the thing about Law is he's very effective, unlike Leo. Law can use moves like forward 1+2 and down 3, and down forward 2 and win a game. But Leo can't do that. Leo has to use his entire command list to do what Law can do. Right, he has a full crouch mix-up, a very strong full crouch mix-up. The only thing stopping Law from being, up here or somewhere here is the fact that he has no good rage drive. For some reason, Law was given such a shitty ass rage drive, man. I don't know, feels bad, Law players, but yeah, Law is cracked. Definitely one of the best characters in the game. S tier character for sure. Master Raven, slept on character. This character is cracked. S tier in my opinion. She has the mix-ups, she has the damage, she has the lows, her movement is insane. Just moving with the backflip, bro, it allows you to control space so well. If you've seen Go Attack, then you know what I'm talking about, right? The Japanese saw the potential in Master Raven with Pinya doing work, winning a lot of ICFCs. Yeah, I do think Raven is underrated, man. She's really good. I do believe she's an S tier character. Raven is slept on, really slept on. Miguel is cracked this season. He's so good. Miguel is so good, but I think not as. This is another difficult one, man. I don't know. Like, he's so good. You can't really do anything when a Miguel is in your face, right? When Miguel is in your face, bro, just the Savage stance down back 3 and the Savage stance 2 is just insane to deal with. Just that alone is crazy to deal with. But I do feel as though he's difficult one. I'll leave him in S for now. S is too packed though. I don't want to have so many characters in S. Alright, this video is approaching 1 hour. Let me speed run this. Negan is an A+. People have seen his potential recently. I do feel though as though Negan suffers from lows, right? Especially on a wall stage. He's very good at fundamentals, very good mids, very good popkin with punishment with the down forward too. But lows, when it comes to lows, he needs to be in your face to get the boom or the lights out. The lows, those shitty, annoying lows is what he lacks in a wall stage. But at the wall, bro, you did. Yeah, A+ tier character for sure. Very good fundamentals. Nina, another slept on character. Very, very good character. And do believe Nina is up there. Nina has everything. She's very good at everything, but I feel as though the only thing that lets her down is the backdash. I don't understand. I can't use characters that have, it's something pro players can get. Okay, but Nina is good. Nina is really good. She's really good. She has everything. Counter hit 2s, right? Quarter circle forward 1, a magic 4. She has back 4. She has lows, stiletto heel, sweep the floor, homing move, down forward 1+2, down back 2, command grabs. Nina is underrated. You know what? I'm doing it. Nina is an S tier character. Yeah, better than Kazumi. Yeah, Nina is just underrated, bro. Nina, she's so good. I don't understand why people say she's average. I don't see it. With the cancels, dude, at the war. Yeah, she's so good. At S, my S is too it's too packed. I meant to remove some characters. Alright. Noctis, very average. Not much I have to say about Noctis. We do know that what's his name? FeedDX has put a lot of work with Noctis, but yeah, Noctis is very linear. His lows are not good. His damage is decent, but yeah, he's linear and his lows are bad. It's enough to make him an A character for me. Panda, right here with your brother, your boyfriend, or whatever he is to you. Po, brrr. Sheesh. The The Phoenix, Paul is cracked. Paul is as good as he's ever been, right? Down forward 2, still hasn't been nerfed. Who goes under a lot of things, especially jabs. His lows are still good. Side step 3, side step 4, I think. His damage, rage at cancel. Paul has everything, and he's always in the life lead in rage. He has all the grabs, the grab mix-ups, 1 + 2, 1 and 2. Yeah, Paul is cracked. His quarter circle forward 3 low, being -14. That change is what made Paul to get to the top of Tekken 7. Like, if that move was still -15 from tag, yeah, Paul wouldn't have really been that good, because that move just, puts Paul's kit all together. Like, it's the glue to his gameplay. That low, right? With the mix up with the knee as well. The damage, Jesus Christ, yeah. And the poking with the down forward ones as well, yeah. Paul, S tier for sure. For sure. Dragunov has fallen off. A case of power creep as well, just like Jack. You belong side by side right here. I think Lei is here. Yeah, Dragunov. Maybe Dragunov has fallen off just like Jack. Power creep. Even if they reverted the change to the down 2, leaving your opponents crouched and -0, it's still the same. There are just so many good characters now. His running 2 was ghost nerfed as well, don't forget about that. Doesn't really have counter hit 2s, decent side steps, but yeah, he's just fallen off. It's just a case of power creep, but Dragunov is still good. As you've seen, JDCR still maintain good games and good results with the Dragunov, still good. Shaheen, put every generic move on a character and you have Shaheen. Shaheen is very good. He's very good. Just the fact that you have those generic tools on him, and it's good. Slide mix-up as well, just like Law. Very good with punishment. Not much to talk about with Shaheen, he's just Shaheen, Steve, as good as he's ever been. Definitely S tier for sure. Steve has very good fundamental match control. He can dictate the pace of the game just by how strong his counter hit game is. You are forced to play at Steve's pace, right? You do not want to get hit by this counter hit. His back one is just too good. Down forward 2, despite being nerfed, is still as good. It still needs fixing because of the recovery. You can step it, but you can't launch it. You can only get a down forward 1, 2 punish with like a Heihachi, because jabs whiff, so it's difficult to get a very substantial punish on the down forward 2. That's why he's still up there, right? Despite the nerfs on his damage, Steve is still Steve. The rage drive is still as busted as ever. Yeah, Steve is still cracked. He's definitely still up there. Violet is just Lee, so he comes here with his brethren, his ego self. Yoshi, Yoshi is a difficult one. I don't really know much about Yoshi. Like, I do know a lot about Yoshi. I played Yoshi for some time, but the thing about Yoshi is just like Lei, right? Okay, he comes here as well. Just like Lei, you have to take huge risks to bring the best out of Yoshi. If you play Yoshi very fundamentally heavy, you can be successful. In the case of Ken and Trench, right? But even Trench takes risks sometimes, and he does do the crazy stuff just like iMusician. So like just these two people, Ken and Trench and iMusician, are very, very different Yoshimitsu players, and this is what I'm talking about. He doesn't really have a defined playstyle. You make of Yoshimitsu what you want to make out of him, but his kit altogether is not that strong. That's the thing. Either both ways, it's not that strong, but you can make it work, man. Like, you do you, Yoshi mains. I do like the idea behind Yoshi. He's just all over the place. But yeah, he is good, man. Down forward 1, the new low from Kincho. That low is insane, dude. The range. And the fact that it has a mix up with the mids, that launch, yeah, it's sheesh. That low it's too good. Too good. Very decent punishment, with punishment with the sword, forward neutral. Forward neutral, I think forward neutral, forward 1, I think. Very sick low. Very sick with Punisher. Decent decent punishment as well. I did say punishment as well. Decent counter hit twos, yes, decent counter hit twos with forward 3, right? He has a magic 4 to some extent. So yeah, Yoshi is good. He's good. Zafina, yeah, Zafina is at the top, at the tippity top, but only halfway up. Yeah, Zafina is too good, man. Zafina has everything. Namco made a character that has a sidestep, the best sidestep in the game, the best backdash in the game, and one of the strongest mix-up characters, mix-up stance characters. They just put all of that shit into one character and they gave us Zafina. Zafina is insane. She's insane. Her hitboxes are all over the place, right? She goes under a lot of stuff. Whose punishment is decent with the FAP hand. Her down forward 2 is good. Crashes a lot of mids as well. Her lows, her stance mix-ups, I don't know if it's crane. What's her stance, bruh? She's so good. She's so good. The power crush that launches puts all her mix-ups together. Plus frames, despite being a mix-up character like Lei, she has a ton of plus frames. I don't get Zafina. I do love her design, but she's just too good. So there you have it, my boys. 1 hour, my Tekken 4 tier list already. Let's see if I can make some changes. Alright, so S+, we have Akuma, yes, Geese, yes, Zafina, Devojin, Akuma, Leroy. I'm happy with this. These two, no one comes close against these characters. S, Julia, Lidia, Po, Feng, Alisa, Kunimitsu, King, Jin, Lo, Xiaouyu, Ganryu, Bob, and Nina. My S is a little bit too packed though. Okay, it's arguably Nina, Kazumi, Master Raven, and Miguel can be moved to A+, depending on how you look at it. In my opinion, I feel as though these guys they're strong as well. They're just too strong, dude. Nina is well-rounded, underrated, very underrated character. Nina belongs here. She belongs here. Kazumi, yes. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with this. A+, Heihachi. Lars, my boy. Yoshi. Alright, I think I'm happy with this. Anna. Anna is kinda good though. Alright, Anna moves a tier up for me. Alright, I think I'm happy with this. So there you have it, boys. My season 4 official tier list. Of course, this is purely my opinion. In my opinion, is the only one that matters. Duh. So this is my tier list. I hope you enjoyed. Exactly 1 hour. So just check the timestamps because it's a very long tier list, and I hope you agree with me. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave that like and subscribe button, and the YouTube thing. Support your boy. GG. Don't forget